Please, my darling, hold still for a second. Put your thoughts at ease, calm your emotions, and let my words quench your spirit like water. Every part of you is known to the Lord your God, who is also your Creator. Now this is just a coincidence, but a predetermined plan. This is the exact moment I have selected to talk to you, to share my knowledge and affection with you and to get you ready for the future. Neither is what I am going to tell you insignificant nor is it intended to cause you concern. It is an invitation to reflect, a revelation meant to guide your development, shield you from harm, and bring you tranquilly in the end. With eyes that see more than what you can understand. I am constantly at your side, keeping an eye on you. Your sleeping quarters, the place you take refuge from your cares and anxieties, get my undivided attention. Beyond the walls and furnishings, it is more than just a building. My darling, no. It goes much beyond that. At the point where the natural and spiritual worlds meet, this space serves as a doorway. Lymphocytes are targeted by invisible forces. Except that it is on the hallowed ground that you feel it, others want to destroy the tranquility I've bestowed upon you, while yet others want to bring you closer to me. I bring this warning to you not to make you afraid, but to give you knowledge. There will be times throughout the following 6 nights when you feel the chill of night trying to get inside of you. The serenity I have bestowed upon you may be shattered by dreams that are both disturbing and full of life. Such events do not occur at random. The enemy's plans are intentional. Who would deprive you of the happiness I have generously bestowed by trying to destroy your faith, your determination, and your faith? The adversary may try to assault, but they will fail if you listen to me carefully, my darling. When my name is lifted up and your trust is strong, his schemes will fail. Recognize this fact. Your adversary is aware of the weak points in your life. He waits for you to be vulnerable and attacks when you're least expecting it. To him, the best time is at night, when you're sleeping. But my darling, always keep my identity in mind. There is no one who sleeps or slumbers more than me. I am the everlasting guardian of your spirit, your refuge, and your fortress. Those who put their faith in me will be safe from any evil plot. But please, remember what I've said and do what I've said. There is spiritual strife in the chamber you have grown to rely on as a haven for relaxation and rejuvenation, the same spot where you sleep. Unseen powers want to spread chaos, terror, and oppression on this battlefield. I have already fought for you, so there's no need to lose hope. The enemy's intentions have been revealed to me. With all the resources necessary to triumph, which I have provided for you. At this very moment, I beg you to do something. Start by assessing this area using spiritual deception. Take a step back from the obvious and try to figure out what else may be going on that contradicts my word. Would you say there's a pattern, an atmosphere, or an object? Something lingers there and begs for negativity or diverts attention away from me? Take it out on my kid. I want this room to be a haven, therefore I'm going to carefully remove it. A sacred spot where my soul may roam freely and my voice can be heard clearly. Upon entering this place, you must not disregard the tremors that run through your soul. That makes me feel uneasy. Directing you and sounding the alarm so that you may act. Then, with all your might, pray over this area. Raise your voice and call upon me with confidence. The power of my name is greater than any evil that exists. Pronounce it. Here, Jesus Christ is King. God is the rightful owner of this space. Proclaim my dominion over your domain and see how the energy starts to change. My darling, you may have disturbing nightmares for the following 6 nights. Keep this in mind. these nightmares are meant to break your spirit. These things don't exist, they can't do anything significant to you unless you give them permission to. The enemy's dominion is built on dread, and fear is his money. However, you do not belong to his realm. A spirit of strength, love, and wisdom has been bestowed to you, one that is not afraid. In the dream state, invoke my name. Speak it softly, yell it loudly, or think about it quietly. As a beam of light breaks through the night, my name will disperse the shadows. Fear may be an adversary's weapon, but your trust in me will vanquish him. The more you rely on me, pray, and declare your faith, the less powerful he will be over you. You are defending yourself and reclaiming your place for my glory as you stand steadfast in faith during these 6 nights. You are engaging in a spiritual struggle here. You can count on my unwavering support to see you through to triumph. To get some perspective and calm, you may want to try stepping out of the room for a little while if you can. But if you really must stay put, know that I will not abandon you. Let us work together to make this space a beacon of brightness. Make it a spot where I am always welcome. Let it be a place of worship, prayer, and my word. Wherever I may be, let the truth reverberate inside its walls. There can be no more shadows. I see you, my darling. Know this. When you look into my eyes, I see the struggles you endure, the times when terror threatens to consume you, the sleepless nights, and the days when you carry a heavy heart. In these challenges, you do not stand alone. Whenever you need me, I will be right here, ready to defend you, comfort you, and lead you through any difficulty. The plans of my enemies will crumble in the face of my might. Your bed is more than just a cradle for your growing baby. This place has sacredness. It is a place where your spirit may recharge and relax. Watch after it closely and surround it with my spirit. Transform it into a sacred space where terror has no place. Where harmony permeates and my voice resounds. This unwavering reality should be kept in mind as these 6 nights go. You will not be able to overcome me. Nightmares may strike, but they will pass quickly. No amount of dread can open the door. Despite the best efforts of the shadows, my light will ultimately triumph. My affection envelopes you, my darling. Find solace in my affection and the knowledge that you are always protected. You, my darling, are mine, and nothing the devil can do can take what is rightfully mine. I have woven these words into the very fiber of your being as a promise, my dear child. They will protect you from the damage that the devil intends. I will become virtuous. My strength, my loyalty, and my love for you will soon be shown at those times when darkness threatened to overtake you, those nights that seem to threaten your calm. Keep an eye out for what happens and you pray by calling on my name and inviting me into your life. Everything you've been burdened with will melt away. As the darkness fades, a tranquility that beyond description will settle into your very being, protecting your thoughts and emotions in ways you can't fathom. Refrain from allowing fear to control you. You, my darling. When faced with the truth of faith, fear is nothing more than a mirage, a hollow illusion. My darling, your faith is a weapon that the adversary cannot wield since it is both sharp and uncompromising. Have faith in me, the rock upon which you can't topple, and you will not be shaken. Do not fear the days that are ahead. My essence is permeated into them. It is already my location, paving the path for you, my darling. Have faith and go on, my promises are everlasting and unwavering. Upon reflection, you will be able to see how I was there during these 6 nights, guiding you through the low points, protecting you from danger, and ultimately giving your hardships meaning and beauty. During this period, your faith will get stronger, your heart will become lighter, and my glory will fill your surrounds. But there's something more than these triumphs and tragedies that I want you to think about. Think about the spiritual and physical places you call home. You are more than the sum of your experiences. Here on this hallowed tapestry, your beliefs, words, and deeds form a story that mirrors my own. Everything that happens in a room affects the vibe that permeates it, my darling. My presence is contagious in places where people gather to pray, worship, and love. Their transformation into sanctuary-like places is impressive. In the presence of tranquility and righteousness. Spaces occupied by negativity, distraction, or worldly worries, on the other hand, might make you feel heavy and disconnected from the life I want for you. Have you ever thought about how certain areas make you feel like you're in paradise and other places make you feel like you're in hell? This is due to the fact that the environment reflects the inner spiritual life. My light shines through you, my kid. I accompany you in spirit wherever you go. The rooms you're in, however, have the power to either reflect or obstruct that light. Make an effort to influence the environment around you. Look for locations that revere my truth, where my spirit dwells in harmony with yours. Comprehend this. The adversary is relentless in their pursuit of cover. Despite the certainty of his failure, his plots continue unabated. He will make an effort to bring disorder and commotion into your holy areas in an effort to discourage you and distract you. Keep this in mind, though, no shadow can stay where I am. Clean up your rooms, my darling. Commit everything, your house, your job, and even your thoughts, to me. Make my speech heard over them. Let the melodies of praise and prayer fill them. Lay the groundwork for an environment where my soul may soar. Jesus, my son, is a perfect example. Earth time has come. He often sought out solitary settings, such as gardens, mountaintops, or wilderness areas. In these places, he could have undisturbed conversations with me. Just do what he says. Prepare yourself for the challenges ahead by finding inner peace and quiet. Everything that's going on in your life, from the things that need your attention to the cacophony that tries to overpower me, is familiar to me. And this, I know as well. You seem to be missing me a lot. In the stillness, your soul longs to hear my voice whispering to it. That is why I beg you, find a quiet spot where we may gather in prayer. Anything less than huge and ornate will do. Find a peaceful spot, whether it's a bench under a tree or just a minute to yourself in the calm of your heart. The meaning behind it is what counts. By dedicating a location to prayer, you are making it holy, a meeting place between heaven and earth, a conduit for the movement of my spirit, and the starting point for miracles. The adversary will want to interrupt these holy times, so be careful, my child. Your emotions will be filled with uncertainties and your space with diversions. Be careful with the time you set aside to pray, for it is priceless. Shut the door and turn off any outside noise so we can concentrate on becoming one. Discover moments of tranquility within life's hustle and bustle so that my message might reach you. Think back on Elijah's narrative. I was untouched by the tempest, the earthquake, or the fire when he came looking for me. There I was, in that low, calm voice, a whisper that only the stillness could carry. In the quiet times when our hearts are in harmony, this is how I communicate with you, my darling. The strength of being alone should not be disregarded. In such times, I tell you the things that hurt the most, but they are also the things that will strengthen your spirit and carry you through any storm. More than your actual experiences, your environment determines who you are. They mold the spiritual fortitude you possess. A setting that is filled with my presence and words promotes calm and clarity, in contrast to a chaotic environment that may cause mental chaos. Place texts where you can see them, listen to worshipful psalms, and surround yourself with symbols of my faithfulness. They will remind you of my love. Your dedication to me should be reflected in your surroundings. Above everything else, keep in mind that you are the ultimate sanctuary. Where my vows are written and my love is engraved is in your heart. Keep it safe at all costs, as it provides the fuel for your existence. My soul moves most strongly in a sacred space, so please do your best to keep it that way. Despite the fact that I am a part of you, I recognize the importance of having actual places to go to feel connected. This is why it is so important that you find a quiet spot to pray every day. There I will meet you, change you, and give you the tools you need for the road ahead, so don't worry, my darling. No matter how much the opponent tries to thwart you, he will ultimately fail. For each time he tries to hurt someone, I will bring greatness. Have faith in me, make your homes holy, and protect your soul. I am yours. And you may be sure that I will always be at your side. Bring distractions to make it hard to concentrate. Disrupt your progress by introducing pauses and sow uncertainty by sowing seeds of doubt. However, these strategies must not succeed. Be unwavering, my dearest kid. If you are burdened by distraction, then call upon me. Even more determinedly turn your heart to me when interruptions arrive like storms. Keep in mind that your prayers terrify the adversary. I send my power, my authority, and my presence into your life when you do this. There is a holy importance to uninterrupted prayer. In these instances, I reveal my intentions. On your behalf, lead you through the unknown, advise you wisely, and provide you with the tools you'll need for the path ahead. I desire to provide you heavenly advice, but you risk missing it if you let the din of the world overpower my voice. That is why I beg you to find a place of peace and calm. A holy stillness, so that my words of truth might speak to you. Your troubles are not foreign to me. Your time is valuable, and I understand that you have a lot of duties and issues that compete for it. Keep your spirits up. I am terrified of this empty space area. If you really want to locate me, I promise you will. As soon as you let me into your life, I will surprise and delight you. Nothing you do to secure this holy time is ever insignificant. Keep in mind, my darling, that I am not limited by geographical locations. No matter how grand or modest your prayer space, I am with you. Whether you speak from a lofty peak or a lowly valley, your voice reaches me. Rather of worrying about where you pray, focus on surrendering your heart. Still, it's a concrete sign of my enduring existence when you make room for me, a peaceful spot in the middle of the mayhem. This vow is my parting gift to you as we talk right now. You will encounter me in ways that will change your life when you make uninterrupted prayer a priority. My calm will envelop your treasured times, sending you much love and strength. During these times of fellowship, I will communicate with your spirit, guide your actions, and refresh your soul. My voice will beckon you back to the peace and calm where we may enter, no matter how much the world tries to divert your attention. Just go into your chamber and pray, as I said in Matthew 6, verse 6. Get behind closed doors and pray to the invisible Father. Then your Father, who sees all that is done behind closed doors, will reward you. This is a reminder from your Father, who sees and blesses those who are faithful. You commit to serving Him. Rest in the knowledge that I am God, says Psalm 46 verse 10. When the nations recognize me, they will glorify me. In the world, I shall be glorified. Listen to these words, because they are a reminder that my presence is found in the calm. Read Mark 1 verse 35. When it is still dark outside, it will give you direction for your day. Jesus rose from his seat, departed from the house, and went to a lonely spot to pray. May you be guided by the example set by my Son. Rest in the hope that is spoken out in Psalm 91 verses 1-2. Living under the protection of the Most High guarantees a place of tranquility under the wings of the Most High. The Lord is my stronghold and sanctuary, I shall declare. I put my confidence in you, my God. Isaiah 26 verse 3 promises that God would maintain people whose faith is unwavering and who put their confidence in Him in a state of perfect serenity. Be brave and unwavering, my kid. Rather than relying on your own knowledge, put your whole confidence in me. Please recognize me wherever you go, and I will show you the way. Your God I am. You can rely on as a shield, a haven, and a rock. You belong to me, and I belong to you. There is no way to alter the reality, no matter what happens. Rest assured, I will be at your side at all times. All the way to eternity. My guardian angels are around you, so you may sleep peacefully, my darling. And my radiance protects you. You may relax knowing that I have your safety at my fingertips. Without fail.